All right, so let's go check out our latest acquisition. As you can see, the infamous green Rolex box. And let's open this up. Boom. We got a Rolex Yachtmaster 2, all gold, full gold. This is a 44 millimeter watch, so it's pretty big. It is the biggest size that Rolex has to offer, and it's definitely a statement piece and is honestly lovely. And then here we got all the proof of ownership and whatnot. We got the worldwide service, blah, blah, blah. We got the serial code, all of that good stuff. We got an extra link that I had to take off because it was a bit too big. But yeah, this is the watch. Boom, beautiful. The whole thing is gold, full gold, not gold plated. It's very heavy since it is full gold and it is the biggest size. But yeah, man, there we go. I'll put a wrist shot after this and I can put it on and show you how it looks when I wear it. But what I was actually doing in my room there, you know, sometimes you're just bored and you want to go and like throw away all the old stuff. So I was going over a bunch of my old stuff and I found something. I found these couple of things here. So if we look closely here, you can see these are a bunch of checks that I have here. Now, these are not from fraud or anything. These are actually from my old job, all right? So not sure if you know or not, but a couple years ago, I used to work as a HVAC salesman. So pretty much used to sell water heaters and whatnot. And for each deal, you would have to get a void check. So I found all of these checks, which means all the deals that I've closed before. And yeah, it reminded me of a time where I was still struggling, still trying to make it, still on the come up. And yeah, man, it's very humbling to see how far I've come. And it's funny enough because a lot of the skill sets that I learned while I was at this job, I still use to this day. So this is why it's important. If you're somewhere in life right now, like, don't take it for granted. Like, probably the skill sets that you're gaining from your current job or whatever might be the same ones that you use in the future. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, then I found this. I was going through my old notes. You can see this is an old book, so jacked up and whatever. But when I opened it, I found out these are my old notes from when I was still learning how to trade a couple of years ago. You can see learning risk management, risk 1 to 3% per position, all of that. I was still learning everything, you know? Like, you cannot skip the grind, guys. Everybody has to go through this. Everybody has to go through this. Look at this, support, resistance, learning price action, learning the different kind of candles, the bullish and the bearish candles, all of the basic stuff. So, like you say, as you can see, this is an old ass book. This is from 2-3 years ago or something like that. And yeah, it just proves that you cannot skip the grind, guys. If you want to get this, you have to go through years of this and even years of that, of working a job, right? Before you can finally start becoming profitable with trading, before you can finally acquire things such as this Rolex and the trader lifestyle and all of the good stuff that all these people sell you. But they don't sell you on this. They don't sell you on the grind. They don't sell you when you still have a job and you need to go out there and work 8 to 10 hours per day in your job, closing deals or whatever your job is. They don't sell you on that. They just send you on the end result. But you cannot skip the grind either. This takes years. To acquire this watch, which costs most people's yearly salary, it takes years of grind. It takes years of determination. It takes years of fucking pain and pushing through all of that pain in order for you to acquire this. Now, this is my second Rolex. This is not my first one, but still, this means a lot because this costs a lot too. So yeah, I'm extremely grateful. Whoops. So yeah, I'm extremely grateful, and yeah. So yeah, this is how it looks on the wrist. As you can see, it is a very big watch. If you're not a big man, you definitely cannot pull it off. Yeah, you need big wrists, big fucking fists, everything in order to pull it off. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. If you can't put it off, then it's beautiful. So yeah, that would be it for my Rolex. Now here's the thing. What actually ended up happening is one of my employees, actually the first employee that joined my team, that stuck with me through thick and thin, also actually bought his first Rolex, and he absolutely deserves it. He worked extremely, extremely hard for it. I'm talking 10, 16-hour days of work non-stop, through thick and thin, through ups and downs. We're still here, we're winning. I'm gonna put a video right now of us going to pick up his Rolex.
You know, come with that one or with mine?
All right, so what's happening right now?
Man, right now we just came here, about to cup the Rollie, you know? About to cup the Dejas.
You're getting a Rollie?
I'm getting a Rollie, man. I have to be in the team, you know?
Whole team winning?
Whole team winning, man.
Hello, how you doing?
Good. Congrats on, are you guys picking up your watch?
That's right.
Okay, no problem.
There you go. Congratulations.
That one looks pretty good, man. I came last time to get it, but someone took it, so I had to order it.
Oh, yeah. Here, we'll put it on, we'll probably have to size it for you too.
Yeah, that would be really good.
Congrats, man.
There's a lot, man. Yeah, definitely needs a size.
Yep. But it looks
A
good.
lot of links need to get removed
hell yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
Very nice.
Yeah, let's size it. Well, wait, I'm gonna just pay first.
Yeah, I'll size it for you. So we'll do the payment and then I'll size it as well at the same time. No worries, brother.
Yeah, so that was a video of Tony picking up his first Rolex ever. He, like I said before, he definitely deserves it, and hopefully the rest of my employees catch up and they get some of that too. Now, the subject of this video was why you should not quit trading, why you should not quit on your entrepreneurship vision, why you should not quit on your dream overall. Now, this is not some kind of pep talk, motivational bullshit, some Tony Robbins shit. That's not what I do. I'm a very realistic person. I'm a realist, and I will give it to you how it is. I'll give you the raw truth, exactly how it is. The reason why you should not quit is because if you do, you're gonna let down so many people. Look how many people you're gonna let down if you actually cannot make it, if you actually cannot make this dream happen. You let down your family, you let down your close friends, you let down so many fucking people. You let down all the other people that want to make it as well. Now, you're just proving them that they're right, that they can't make it. Because you couldn't make it. Because you were not man enough to stay while everything was going hard. And that's what it actually takes. Because shit is going to get hard. Like 1000%, this is not easy, it's not an easy ride. If you chose to embark on this journey of either being a trader or an entrepreneur, I promise you it's hard. I promise you. I swear to God, that is extremely hard. But, there's always a but. Because it is worth the sacrifice. You will sacrifice a lot. You will sacrifice time. You will sacrifice time spent with your family. You will sacrifice a lot of things. But in the end, it's worth it. It's always in the end. And you have to have enough, persistence to push through to reach the end. Because you will have times where you want to quit, right? You will have times when you're working your job and you're like, you know what? If this trading dream doesn't work, I guess I'll be okay. I'll just work a job for the rest of my life. You will have times when you think that, and then something's gonna slap you around to wake up again. It's like, no, that's not the reality that I wanna live in. I wanna live a reality that I control, a reality where I don't have to depend on a job for the rest of my life, working 9 to 5 or working minimum wage, or depends on whatever situation you're in. I want to be able to either have my own business or be able to trade full time where I'm not restricted by geographical location and whatnot, and I can actually do it on my own time whenever I want. And guys, I am living proof that this is possible. I was able to do it. I'm just a normal kid. Matter of fact, I promise you right now, I was in worse conditions than you are in right now. I'm from fucking Africa, all right? I came here like 5 years ago to Canada, and I still made it happen. When I came here, I was poor. I came with nothing, literally with nothing, and I struggled all the way through university. and then graduated, and then I was still poor, and then finally got a job and started making a little bit of money. Then I took that money, started investing in myself, started investing in my trading account, this and that. And then I discovered funding programs and all of this. And after that, I got funded myself. And then after that, I started this Pass Your Challenge business. And then after that, we blew up with this one. And then after that, I started other businesses. And that's how it goes. That's how it goes. But once you get it, you just need to get it right one time. This is what I always say. I always say, you just need to get it right one time. That's all it takes for your whole life to change. That's all it takes for you to start creating the momentum for everything to change for you. And yeah, you have, how many years do we live? 80 years? And all you need is to get it right one time. And you're telling me you're not able to do that? Come on now. Come on now. Now, some of us will get it earlier than others. Some of us will get it later than others. But it doesn't matter. What does matter is that you do get it. And the ones that want to get it early, such as myself, you need to be impatient. I know a lot of people are going to tell you, no, you need patience. You need to be impatient. But there's a caveat to that. If you're going to be impatient, you're going to have to take 10 times the action that the patient person has to take. That's the only hack to it. If you're an impatient person like me and you want to make it fast, you have to take 10 times the action, and it takes 10 times the fucking effort, and it will cost you 10 times the pain, will cost you 10 times the trouble and everything. So if you want the accelerated route, you better be ready for what comes with it. If you want to take it nice and slow, that's also a viable option. But for me personally, I'd rather take the fast route and make it in 2 to 3 years than to make it in 10, 15 years. So yeah, guys, hopefully you did get something out of this video. If I want you to leave with just one thing, is that you shouldn't quit, man. You shouldn't quit. Man, woman, whatever you are right now watching this, you shouldn't quit. Because it's possible for you to make it, man. Like, we are in this life here, and you think you have way less control than you actually do. You have a lot of control over your life, man. You have a lot of control. Like, nothing is set in stone. Nothing is set in stone. However you were born or whatever is not necessarily the way that you need to end up. That's just not true. I was born in a third world country, in Africa, being poor, this and that, and now I'm the exact opposite of all of that, because I chose not to be that, and I chose to start taking the actions to change that. And if I never did, and if I never believed in myself, none of that would have been possible at all. And that's what you need to do to yourself, to make the fucking commitment, make the decision that no matter what, even if it does get hard, you will not quit. Because, bro, at this point, this sounds so cliche. Like, you heard it a gazillion times from everybody else in the fucking world, from every internet guy that was successful, to not quit. At some point, maybe they are all right. Everybody is right. You should, if you stay persistent, taking the right actions, and you don't quit when it gets hard, you will make it. That's it. Stop being the pussy. Take action.